Good morning, blessed souls. Good morning, TikTok. Do you have any idea how much I love you? Like, I fucking love you. Do you want to know why? Because you bring me so much joy. Yeah. Being in this room, in this place, in TikTok with you, brings me so much joy. This app and the people, every single soul on it, bring me so much joy. I'm head over heels in love with you and TikTok. And in that space, I want to express my deep gratitude for you. Thank you for sharing your love and generosity with me. Thank you for your vulnerability, honesty, fun, play, greatness. Thank you for sharing me your journey. Thank you for sharing your journey with me. Like, I fucking love it here. And because I love it here so much, I want to give my love in return. So, today I want to talk about what's possible. I have been repeatedly invited into a reflection of who I once was. Specifically 11 years ago, before I chose me and chose my personal development. What an experience that is. Who was I 11 years ago? And I just watched a TikTok that asked me to consider this. Imagine I interviewed the version of me 11 years ago and asked her what was possible, or what my vision could look like, or who I thought I could be, who I wanted to be. Would I have articulated who I've become? No, I could not have known. I could not have known I'd come this far. I could not have known this was possible. I could not have known how long it would take. I could not have known the investment. I could not have known. Impossible. No. And yet here I am, in all that is possible, in all that I have created. And I've been shocking myself and others repeatedly for a long time. And it is such an epic, extraordinary journey, one-upping myself often. You know, it'll be like, just when I think I got it, I'm like, okay, there's another challenge. Whoop, there's more growth. Whoa. Or just when I think I've like hit a milestone, I'll have another exquisite breakthrough. And I'll be like, whoa, there was more. And like, I graduated university for personal development in March. And yet here I'm back in the container experiencing extraordinary growth more. All right. So here's what's possible. When 11 years ago, the pre-personal development journey version of me did not feel free. Freedom was not something I had enjoyed. It was something I aspired to create and enjoy. So 11 years ago, I didn't have it. I wanted it. And what kind of freedom was I looking for? Freedom to exist, freedom to be me, free to enjoy life, free to create. You know, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like I was free to create. I felt like I was selling real estate by somebody else's motto, somebody else's mission, somebody else's game, somebody else's language. Everything I was doing in real estate was by somebody else's. I was not existing in myself selling real estate 11 years ago. No. You know, I was new in the business by 2 years. And my mom was my mentor. And so I was being heavily influenced by her game. Gratefully, solid game. And I was disempowered to show up as myself because I was so enrolled in somebody else's game. And so I was not free. I did not feel free. Not to express myself authentically, not to exist honestly. I was not free. I didn't get to choose powerfully. I didn't feel like I had my power to choose. Here's what that looks like. I wanted to be free, but I wasn't powerful enough in that choice to create that for myself. Furthermore, I had no way to create it because you don't know what you don't know. You can't see what you can't see, right? So there's a whole recipe to create things, and I didn't have components, and I didn't have a clean space. And so I didn't have the capacity to create freedom for myself 11 years ago, but I do now. And it's not that I have to create it for myself because I've already got it. I am free. I have my power. I can choose. And when I choose, it becomes. That's the opportunity. That's where we could be. What else? If you were to interview the version of me from 11 years ago, she was very angry, frustrated, disappointed, jaded, unsatisfied. And what are the opportunities and possibilities? I am actualized, fulfilled, satisfied in the joy, in creation. And so the 11 years ago version of me, would be like, what? That's possible? I can do that? I can have that? I can create that? Yes. Yes, old version of you, Paula, can. And every single one of you humans that exists in the way that I once did, here's the opportunity for you. And so, if you think you're far away, like I used to, I had no idea how far I was from what could be or what was possible, right? And it has taken me 11 years. Doesn't mean it's got to take you 11 years. I've been trailblazing. And since I've already created the trail, you can walk it much easier. Cool? So it doesn't have to take you 11 years. Furthermore, you're not going where I'm going, as in in terms of leadership, right? I choose the biggest game I could possibly play. And hey, maybe you would choose that if you were in full alignment, fully actualized, reaching your potential, access to your greatness and power. You could. That's definitely a possibility. Maybe. In the meantime, it isn't that far away from you. It doesn't have to be a big task. It could easily be like this. In 3 hours with me, in a deep dive with me, I could bring you into a quantum leap from where you are today to where you want to be. I could squish that 11 years into 3 hours plus a deep dive, 4 hours. Obviously, you're not going to make the moves that I've made in 11 years. And I will squish the gap for you so that you do have your power. You can see things you couldn't see before. You do have more of you. Thus, enjoying all of the benefits and rewards of such. Would you like that? I got it to give. Sunday, November 3rd, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Register in the link, which is right below my bio. Future Prime Minister of Canada, the link. Hit that link, hit the first button, and register. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Here we go. And if it's to be, it's up to me. And that's my offer, beloved TikToks, whom I love dearly. Will you choose it for yourself? We'll see. Wishing you a blessed day.